Welcome back to Pichonniere on Farming Simulator 25. Thanks for joining me once again. Before we get into the main Let's Play, we have an opportunity to have a little look at a new mod that's come out from NX Modding called the Enhanced Starting Options. Real clever thing to do from NX. Basically, what they've done is where you start a new game save, every single time you've got to change the menu options, haven't you? And it's quite frustrating. So they've just addressed that and they've made us a nice mod to deal with it. So let's have a little look and jump across. So we start off, we've loaded the map up. I've got 420 mods on my test map. So just in the character creation, we'll just start this as you would. Order drive, no, not for now, thanks very much. And straight away we're into the new mod, as you can see. So what it does is it's basically allowing you to set the starter month, which is excellent. So and it'll always default, if I remember rightly, to March. At the moment it's set to 1, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 20 and 30 day months. I have asked NX about just making that to basically match the options within the startup menu. It's going to take a bit of work, so I don't know whether he will or not, but it certainly helps. Like if you play 3 day months, I generally do, so that's pretty happy days for me. Choose your starting day then as well. Excellent. Starting hour. And then we got some of the game rules that we can amend. So we can do a periodic ploughing being required, or weeds are required, or lime requirements. Something I always turn off, which is the helper things. So turn these off permanently. Turn these off on there. So they would go to off there. These would be off like that. Economy, how you often play. So whether it's euros, British sterling, difficulty settings, so on and so forth, and then some of the miscellaneous settings. So automatic mode to start off. Fruit destruction, I've said to change the name on that because it would then match the crop destruction, not fruit. I think it comes across as fruit weirdly in the code for him. And then your time scale and how you wanna play. Now I always start off at 1 and then change it once I've set the map up. So for me, I would always drop that to 1. I raised it with NX. I've been playing around with it. I would like to see this mirror the actual options, because there are a few that I changed that aren't on here, and that's selfish of me, I know. And poor NX, bless him. Even if he doesn't know, this is an excellent mod. And again, it's just a simple quality of life, because once you then set these, that's it. You don't need to set them again. The game will always start with those settings saved, which is just brilliant. And it's such a simple thing to do, which again, I'm surprised isn't in base game for both console and PC. Is a real... I've never understood why you can't set the settings on the menu and then every game that you start from there then loads those settings. And if you wanted to change anything in that particular game, you edit from there. So strange one really from Giants, but there must be a reason for it. So yeah, so keep a little eye out for this one. Excellent mod from NX again. Really interactive kind of engagement on Discord. Really like willing to listen, wants to make the game better. Really invested in what they're doing and the product that they're bringing out. And yeah, just can't say enough. Real top stuff. Real difference maker of a mod. And just a little one. So when it does come out, if you do like it, please remember with modders, if it goes onto the mod hub and you can get it, please leave it a review, give them some stars, because they absolutely deserve it. They do this because they want to make the game better and it's their passion, you know. So please, just like you would for the videos on YouTube from myself, give it a like and subscribe with me. These guys, they need their reviews on mod hub, so give that a shout. But let's get back into the Pichonniere Valley. So that's that. Now on with the Let's Play. So we're still March 3, only 6,670 in the bank, as you see at the top right. However, as you can see, we're 29% through a hoeing contract. I took out the contract on the map's biggest field that I can tell. I think over here it's an absolute whopper. So I've been doing most of that, but whilst we're talking, I've set the worker off just to keep it going over whilst we're going over some things. So there is some stuff to talk about. Now, you may or may not be eagle-eyed and have spotted it just then, but I'll hug the wall and here we go. I've gotten rid of the shed over here, made a bit of a sort of productions area, so this is going to be somewhere for us to drop off all our various kind of wheat and stuff to get our flour. So we drop off our grains. Here we have a little dairy, which has already produced 3 lovely pallets of milk for us. However, it's currently dry and doesn't have anything in it. We got some storage shelves over here for all of our peripherals, because I felt like it was probably time to switch it up and basically keep the hay in here, and then over in this one will go the straw, and it just felt a little bit better doing it that way. I didn't like the sort of materials being in here, so that's that sorted. Other than that, though, everything else is all good. I have bought a couple of extra animals. I had to get rid of a chicken because it just wasn't very well, so that went. We have, I think, 4 more cows now down this end. I'll just very quickly, we'll go and have a very quick look at these guys. Open the animal dialogue. So we have 20 in there, so I think 3 or 4, I can't remember what we had. So yeah, so all good down here, and no major dramas at the moment on the food stores or anything like that. These guys 3 months 3 days, 3 months 1 day, no animals. These guys, blimey, 29 months. These guys 3 days, these guys 2 days, these guys 5 months 1 day because there's one of him, and then these guys 2 days. So yeah, a couple of days worth of food going on in there. Like I said, the contract running over the far end is gonna basically get us about 20,000. I've taken on, I'm trying to think if I bought something else, but obviously I did all the productions down there. I'm desperately trying to think if I actually bought anything for the farm. I don't think I did. Oh yes, the milk tanker, this little dude, I knew there was something, so added this on for the back of there, which is fine. Nothing was a major expense on that. And I'm just trying to think then, obviously the buildings cost money, productions, the shelving units cost a couple of hundred and all that sort of stuff. But we also got money back from selling the garage that we weren't using for anything by there at all. Bit confusing because that cedar just left this field in an absolute state. It was like all different ground states, and I just, it's almost like you use a worker with it, it just provides different ground states all the time. So I finished the job, but if I then did it, it left this state. So it was just weird, and I just hated the look of it. So I hate to say it, but once it was done, I did the work, so I'm not cheating. I dev controlled it to make it look better. And then to get rid of the requires rolling status from the big patch we've cut out, I came down here with the roller. As you can see, then I've got this sort of map, but the rest of it doesn't need rolling because the dev state removed that, if that makes sense. So yeah, bit of a faff. So I'm going to go over now and finish the weeding, which is pretty boring, and will take me quite some time. I will then bring you guys back. I tell you what I want to do is let's just have a look how much milk we got at the moment in here. 134 litres. So these guys need to shape up and sort their ideas out. I'll go and finish that off, and then we shall move into April, at which point we should, he says, we should be able to start hopefully doing things with these fields up here. So this is 3 to 4. I mean, these ones are, again, this isn't going to be ready. 3 or 4. This one, has it moved at all? 3 or 5, so that's even worse. So yeah, so we've got a bit of mowing to do and sorting out there. The cows might even have started having babies soon as well. So let's get into April and get on with it. And I'll see you in April. Okie dokie. April 1, 23,600 bank. Nothing much going on in the shop. This bunker, one of my pet hates with bunkers, is the bleed through. It really annoys me, and this was really difficult, and this will be the same because of the angle I can't put the bucket down to get that because it'll just pour out. It's so annoying. Like, just make your bunkers so that they don't spill. I don't understand why that doesn't happen. There's like a little bit I just can't quite get here, but hopefully I mean, it's not registering it, so hopefully then this bunker's empty. Now the risk here is that I end up putting too much silage in here and not enough hay, especially as we've only got one bale left. So I've just got to be a little bit cautious of that, I guess, but we have to do something. Right, so let me chuck this down by here, out of the way. And grab the bale spike. And then we'll go and grab our hay bale. I was about to go and do the alfalfa cut, but it dawned on me then I need to empty the bunker. So I thought, right, there we are, switch it around then. We'll have to do the bunker first. No major dramas, and feed some of the animals very quickly. Right, let's get this hay bale out of here. Yes, I do. Let's see. Lovely. Now, hopefully, still enough space in the feed mixer, and we get a good TMR mix and not a forage mix. Hopefully. Let's have a look, shall we? You're not going to go in, are you? Fair enough. Let's try you this way. Don't want to drop you is the problem. Right, is it because it's not on? It's not mixing? Is that what the issue is here? There we go. Right. Get into the greens, you pair. Go on. Go on. Yes. Happy days. Yeah, it's going to easy be fine, that. I mean, we're only 50% now, if anything. It might be a touch too much, so... But I think we'll drop it in. We'll just keep a little eye on it. What are we on? 25? Yeah, it should be fine. Go on. Beautiful. I mean, we may as well see if there is a straw bale that we could use. It's just got a little bit, just to thin it out, like that one. Lovely. Perfect. Whoops, missed him. Would help if I could actually aim, wouldn't it? I see Scroft has put out the at the point that I record in this, which is Tuesday. Whoa, don't do that. Yeah, Scroft has put out his sort of sneak peek thumbnail for Oxy's new map, which now, off the top of my head, escapes me, which is ridiculous, really. Has that stopped filling up? I think it has. Right, this can definitely go to the milkers behind me, because we want them as healthy as we can get them. I don't think we've had any births that I'm aware of. A little look at most of them. I didn't think there was any change. I know the sheep are getting mighty close in their barn in terms of size, so that might need a little bit of dressing. We want this on the right hand side still, yeah, okay, but it's not giving us any indications to dump. Why is it so temperamental? Is it still mixing or something? Oh yeah, it is. Idiot mids. Right, let's just give that a minute then and let it do its thing. JCB, what temperature are you on? 40, so we just need to be a little bit, he says, going straight over the line. So what, that harvesting contract took quite some time to complete, to be honest with you. Quite a frustrating one, that, but hey ho, got it done, and it certainly helps the bank out, doesn't it? So Fingers crossed. Right, you are parked in a terrible position. I don't know why I keep doing this and leaving that, like the tractors blocking things in. It's just ridiculous. Like my own worst enemy. Come on, get around him. Idiot. There we go. So, alfalfa then straight into the bunker, back where it was again. I think I'd probably leave it and do alfalfa on the clover field then. Just do one type and we can maybe get rid of one of these bunkers. Doesn't look ready, does it? But it absolutely is. Oh no, it's not this one. Blimey, I'm going to mow the wrong field. God. It's up on our left over there. Thank you. Oh, can I take a shortcut? Let's give it a go, shall we? I imagine we can. A bit naughty, but I'm sure I won't mind as I own the house. Let's just do a bit of first person, get through the cover of the trees. Holy cow, what is that? That's a bloody cover crop. Green rye ready to harvest. Well, blinking heck. But I'm gonna have to look into green rye, what we do with it. I'm still not convinced whether we just make it a fertilizer, you know, like chop it that way, but I don't know. Right, let's get this cut at least, and then we are cooking on gas again with the silage, and then as soon as that clover field is good, that's going to be key, because it's a lot that we've got in there, in that bunker then, because that'll be 2 cuts worth. And yeah, it's progressing nicely. Cows will need to give, actually we'll do their feed now once we've done this first headland and we got around, just as a bit of a reminder to myself what we're doing. We'll nip back over there, feed them. Oh, I just realised the time. Oh, it's because I was messing around with it earlier. Sorry. Let's knock that. That would have been bad had I missed that. Right, come on. Head all the way down here and then sort ourselves out. Update on the home life. Random turn of events. So I went to the opticians, a very well-known opticians within the UK, and had my eye test. A very friendly, albeit quite intense gentleman. Had a look at my eyes, and yeah, need glasses for computer use and like reading realistically, but primarily computer use. And I couldn't, you know, it was a massive difference. You could clearly see things so much easier. So yeah, so I'm now in that funny phase that I just lose glasses all the time and need about 17 pairs just scattered all over the place, and the ones you buy from the opticians are ludicrously expensive, so I sort of let them talk me into that stupidly. But what's really weird is the next day I started to get a little bit of discomfort in my eye, and I get it now and then and I don't really think much of it, but never really like this. And let's leave that a minute. Are you now going to allow me to put feed in here? So I cycle through. There we go. Excellent. Yeah, and I started to get a bit of pain, and my underneath my eye got really sore, and it's all like swollen and really sensitive to the touch. So I went back there after a couple of days, and I went there on Monday, and they said, yeah, no infection, but it looks like a blocked duct. So I'm proper like red-eyed and puffy and horrible looking, and a little bit weepy. It's blinking minging. And I've got to wear bloody glasses for the privilege of it. I can't quite believe it. So yeah, not happy with the whole eyesight thing at the moment. But I am sat here with my bins on, doing my best. Right, let's leave this here for a minute. Which way are we going? Back, down, left, that up there. Come on. Right, let me get this field done. Okay, bringing you back in then. So let's just go and have a little look. My graphics card's really struggling again. So weird how sometimes it's good, fine, and sometimes it's not. And there's nothing running on my computer, just this and OBS. It's strange. Weird. So this feels like there's quite a lot of it this time. See how it's like the graphics image there? It must just be overladen at the moment. Anyway, what I have done is I've also reloaded Ozzy's moisture system back in because it feels like it's ready. So I'm going to take a risk. It's looking really good. I've been using it like up with the maps and stuff like in the background. It hasn't caused me any issues yet, so I'm going to take the risk and we're going to give it a go. I'm wondering, can I make? I don't know if I can, but can I make alfalfa hay out of this stuff? I don't know. I mean, grass is standard 7%. There's nothing on his list there. Can you make alfalfa hay? I don't know. It doesn't fill me with confidence that I can't see it as an... Yes, I can. There it is. Oh, wicked. I think we do that. Yeah, I think we make some alfalfa hay. We use the clover to make the silage. We've got just about enough, probably. Let's have a look. It's the animals that bother me. So, Big Barn is fine now. It's their happy days. It's these. Oh, no, not those guys. These guys, little dudes. Basically 1 day left. I mean, you've got meadow grass. Come on. They're eating 12,188 litres monthly. According to this, they've got 12,900 in meadow and 3,700. I might take a risk. I don't know. I mean, these guys have only got 2 days. This is the problem. This is taking an eternity. And it's still only growing at 3 to 5. That hasn't changed, does it? When does... Surely that should have gone into a 4, like everything else jumped forward 1 when we moved into April. I feel that that's bugged. I feel cheated. Let's just do a quick... I can't. I'll have to test that offline. Oh, I really wanted to not have to mow the grass. I really wanted to try and do Oz's do not mow the grass on the red tape. Because even if I covered... I could cover it now, I guess, couldn't I? I mean, it's not ideal because we're only doing 58,000, but... If that's 3 to 5, that's never going to be ready in time anyway. So, do we just cover this up for silage? Make hay with that one over there, and then there's our hay and silage. That probably is what we do, isn't it? I could give them... I can make hay with it and give them a hay bale, I guess. Go on then, let's do that. It's not ideal, but I'll need to compact it, so I'll do that offline because it's just a load of faffing about. I just want to very quickly see the what alfalfa hay looks like. And then we can leave the grass down there, over in that field by there. And see what we can get from the red tape. Hopefully. Right, let's drop the mower off. Grab the header, wherever she may be. Probably blocking in, am I? With the dots, almost certainly. That's horrible driving mids. Yeah, literally parked dead in front of it. Excellent. That's just what I needed to do. Idiot. I mean, if I'm going to leave it down here, leave it on the grass over there out of the way. Like, why park it just in the worst place possible? Ridiculous of me. Right, turn that off. back into the JCB. And then grab Leteda, head back up to our alfalfa field. And then I've got to work out what we're going to do with that rye, because, I mean, could we cut that? Could we chop that and we turn that into silage? But doesn't that have to be like a forage harvester? Which then is that whole... Oh, and also, this has come on sale. The Pronto 60C, which was part of our search, but it's only got 17% off, which is really annoying. So, if we were to sell our cedar, that's only 17,800, which isn't much. But I guess then we could at least buy the Pronto. Yeah, I mean, we could buy that, and then we've got half a chance then, haven't we? Because it's a decent size, 6 meter turn on it, so it's probably our best bet. I don't know. Why are we on dollars all of a sudden? What's happened to my settings? Oh no. Oh, I tell you why. Is it because I didn't think I put an X's mod on this save. I'm sure I haven't. Right, hang on a minute. Where's... Euros? Why? Oh, because I'm in bloody France. Have I just never noticed that? And it's always been that way. I'm sure that was pounds. That's going to bug me so much now. I'm going to have to go back and check an old video. I bet it's actually, I've just never clocked it. And it's always been euros, and I'm just what we would call a tupsin in Welsh. Right, let's get up here very quickly. I just want to have a quick look at this, and then let's see how it looks when we start to TED it. Let's start over here. To see what our moisture is at with it. So it's currently sitting at... Oh. Is that any different? Ah, hang on a minute. Maybe. What on... Is that hay? Right, this might be... He says all confidently that he's not using... He's going to start using Oz's mod. But I never tested it on... That looks like it's turning it into hay, doesn't it? That does look like it's already gone to hay. Alright, just out of interest... Let's grab this and... Just grab the should we grab the baler? No, it's not going to register it. We'll just grab the oh, come on, warm up. Goodness sake. You're in April, you're warm. Come on, you'll be alright. We'll grab the forage wagon and we'll just pick up a little bit of it and just see what it says. I don't do the baler only because if there's anything in the baler, that's going to mess about with it, and it's going to falsify the reading for us. I've left that in a pretty stupid place as well. Clearly the episode of just leaving things lying around. Right, come on. I'm probably just missing something really obvious as usual, and Oz just sat there calling me a bunch of names under his breath. Bringing a disservice to him and the good name Oz. Right, come on, get up here. Did wash this off after that contract as well because it was bogging. Right, let's get you on the field, properly on the field like so, and we'll drop you down and we'll turn you on. That's just grass. Ah, ninny muggins? I don't understand. Right, okay, so if you TED it, I just don't understand that. I really don't. Well, what if I go back up and down it again then? Anything happen then? I was so confident about using this mod as well. That's exactly the same. Right, I think I have to have a little chat with Oz. I've clearly missed something here, haven't I? So this is turning it to grass, but then if it's grass, why isn't it giving me a reading of the moisture? That's so weird. I haven't got the moisture meter either. Right, I think I'm going to have to think about this. Because that has scuppered my plans a touch, unfortunately. There we are. As always, when we talk about these things, if you are new to the channel, please consider giving it a like and a subscribe. It is the easiest way to support the channel, and it is entirely free. If you are a returning viewer, please consider giving it a like. You know how important it is for the channel. It takes nothing for you guys. Massive, massive difference for me. If you can support the channel, please head over to Ko-fi or via YouTube memberships. Eternally grateful for those of you who already do. But as always, be happy, stay safe, and we will speak again soon. Take care.